Right now at 10, a criminal complaint is shedding light on the discovery of a body on a La Crosse trail this summer. And one of Wisconsin's senators is calling for Chippewa Valley Hospital closures to be delayed. Plus, students in La Crescent celebrated Mardi Gras with a day of fun.
Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. More details emerging tonight about what led to the discovery of a woman's body on La Crosse's north side back in July. According to the criminal complaint, 45-year-old Julia Heedham was found wrapped in a sheet with her feet bound near the Bud Hendrickson Trail July 29th. This month, 43-year-old Benjamin Thorson was charged with hiding Heedham's body. The complaint says officers searched a hotel room in August that Thorson had allegedly been staying in when they found a prescription bottle with Heedham's name. They say they also found Heedham's DNA. At the core of the complaint, video evidence shows Thorson removing Heedham's body from the room. According to an autopsy, Heedham's body tested positive for fentanyl and methamphetamines. Officers say they found meth in the room though her cause of death remains undetermined. Thorson pleaded guilty to federal gun charges earlier this month in exchange for prosecutors dropping charges of possession with intent to distribute. An arrest warrant has been issued for a man accused of first-degree reckless homicide and delivering drugs. La Crosse Judge Elliot Levine ordered a $10,000 bench warrant after 25-year-old Lathan Foster failed to appear in court. Allegedly, Foster has not made a court appearance since November 2022. According to online records, Foster's address is in Arkansas, but he has also failed to appear on Zoom for his court hearings. U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin wants Hospital Sisters Health System to delay their closure of 2 hospitals and 19 clinics in the Chippewa Valley. The Democratic senator calling on HSHS to consider the delay in a letter to their president and CEO. Baldwin goes on to press hospital officials to consider, quote, in good faith, offers to purchase the facilities and equipment of both Sacred Heart and St. Joseph's. The letter comes as Oakleaf Medical Network waits to hear a response from HSHS over their offer to negotiate the purchase of both hospitals. A member of Oakleaf also recently filed a lawsuit seeking to delay the hospital closures until July 21st. The Wisconsin DNR received $2 million from the U.S. EPA to assist with cleanup of contaminated properties throughout the state. Part of that grant will go to Juneau County to begin the cleanup process for a Necedah junkyard that caught on fire. Nearby residents claim the junkyard fire contaminated their drinking water. Of the $2 million the DNR got from the EPA, as much as $65,000 is slated to assess the blighted property. The site became tax delinquent in 2017, and the owner passed away in 2020. The investigation starts with 2 phases. Phase 1 is when an environmental contractor will assess the property.
They will go out and evaluate the conditions at the site. They will look at a lot of historical records like old aerial photographs and maps and do a complete evaluation of what might be out there.
Now, phase 2 is when another consultant collects soil or groundwater to be tested in a lab. While it may not seem like much, it's a step forward. The next step will be removing the debris itself. To help with that, Juneau County applied for a separate grant from the State Economic Development Corporation. No word on if or when that grant will be approved. Today, state legislators met with community members and gave an update on a number of issues impacting the Coulee region. News 8 Now's Shaquille Davis has more on the breakdown. Shaq?
Emily, the forum is an event hosted by La Crosse Area Chamber of Commerce each month to bring community members and government officials together. Today, State Senator Brad Pfaff and Assembly members Lauren Oldenburg, Steve Doyle, and Jill Billings were all invited to the Main located in downtown La Crosse to share their insights on everything from child care crisis to PFAS contamination. State Rep Lauren Oldenburg says he believes that the PFAS bill could be passed in the next 2 weeks.
I know there's still some working with the authors behind the scenes and before it gets to the floor, so it could be a little bit of amendment there, but we've tweaked it as much as we feel like to try to get everyone to support it, all the industries to support it, so I believe we're there.
The redrawing of the boundary lines was also a topic of discussion during the forum. Emily, sending it back to you.
All right, thank you, Shaq. Well, we had a beautiful day today, but it looks like there could be a little bit of snow heading our way. Let's send it over to Greg for the latest on our weather update.
Yeah, we had just a wonderful day here with plenty of sunshine, mid-40s. Definitely another warm day with the lack of snow cover. Doesn't take much to get into the 40s nowadays with a right southerly wind. Otherwise, we got temperatures right now in the 20s in Eau Claire. We have a few clouds up there, a few overhead too, but still overall not too bad. Observed highs temperatures today. Basically, we're in the mid to upper 40s for most locations. Actually got 50 down in Boscobel, so some areas were even warmer. A little cooler if you go north of Eau Claire just because of cloud cover that stratus cloud cover kept lingering around. Overall, that's still about 15 degrees, maybe 20 degrees above average, so a common theme that we continue to see for February, and the lack of snow cover definitely helps in keeping these temperatures warmer than what you would expect. Overall, we had a front come through. We do have another little system to the north that's going to provide the cloud cover. As we zoom in, you can kind of see where those low clouds are there. We're going to see that off and on throughout the night, more extensive as you go further north, less as you go further south. As you wake up tomorrow, that's going to be the main theme through tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon is the cloud cover, that northwest wind. So our temperatures will be colder tomorrow, still above average for both locations. It just won't be the 40s, will be more into the 30s, and then we'll actually start seeing. Now as we go on through, we have Mardi Gras tomorrow. Obviously Valentine's Day is coming up. We'll break down how warm it's going to get for Valentine's Day, and then yes, we do have that rain or snow coming that night going into Thursday morning. I'll break all that down a bit later.
Lots of action and activities ahead of us.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Greg. Mardi Gras came a day early for the kiddos at Crucifixion School. A huge Mardi Gras celebration took place in the school gym this afternoon with games, bouncy slides, and lots of treats and goodies for kids and families to cash in on. Students at St. Peter's even joined in on the fun. The annual Mardi Gras fundraiser is a way for kids to enjoy themselves before the season of Lent begins this Ash Wednesday. One teacher said her favorite part of the day is seeing multiple generations of Crucifixion students support the celebration.
We've had people coming in and donating things for Mardi Gras who have grandkids that go here now that are attending the event, and they actually attended the event when they went to school here. So it's been going on since at least like the 1960s.
The annual fundraiser raises thousands of dollars each year for school field trips and classroom supplies. The La Crosse Distilling Company is announcing the release of a new product. It's called Barrel Aged Gin and repurposes used bourbon and brandy barrels. Marketing Director Angela Weber says they make the new gin by aging their Field Notes gin for 6 months inside the used barrels. She says the aging process adds an apple flavor on the front end and finishes with an oaky vanilla flavor on the back end. Weber adds the new product also solidifies the distilling company's commitment to sustainability.
So sustainability is built into our business ethos. We really strive on building in sustainability practices. So being able to repurpose and reuse barrels, giving them either a second or a third life, offers us an opportunity not only to be sustainably focused, but also innovate with new products.
Now, if you'd like to purchase some of the barrel-aged gin, it's $40 a bottle. You must reserve it ahead of time on the Distilling Company's Eventbrite page. Bottle pickup is Saturday, February 24th from 1 to 4 p.m. Well, still ahead, get to know this month's top-notch teacher, a GET music educator's unique approach to fueling his students' love for music.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's, Taco John's.
At Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, we know children, which is why we strive to make every visit to the dentist a positive experience. Our gentle, friendly approach is why we've been providing care for over 25 years. Whether it's routine cleanings, sealants, fluoride, or cavities and crowns, we have the gentle hands to make your children comfortable. At Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, we are here to help your children start a lifetime of healthy dental habits.
Top Notch Teacher is sponsored by Viterbo University.
An educator in the GET school district is using his love of music to build a special band. Ken Kozarowski has our latest Top Notch Teacher.
The halls of GET High School are alive with the sound of music. And the man bridging the brass, winds, and percussion is Tony Kading.
Music has always been a part of who I am. I believe that music has this power to connect, you know, and transcend labels in so many ways. I need to feel that arrival.
Kading is in his third year bringing rhythm to the Redhawks, and he does it with a unique classroom approach.
We study the composer's original intent. We study how we want to make our audience feel. It's far more than just notes and rhythms and you know, how to play this instrument.
It's a style that has more and more students deciding to see what band is all about.
He's instilled that love of music in the kids. He creates that safe environment for kids to bring their authentic selves.
Pretty amazing to see to feel the support and love and, you know, for everything that we do.
Kading's conducting has even put the Redhawks in the national spotlight, representing Wisconsin at last December's Pearl Harbor Memorial Parade in Hawaii.
We were the last band, and the audience got on their feet and were dancing and clapping and singing along with us.
An experience those kids will never forget. And Kading hopes the hours mastering measures in the classroom can create more memories that last a lifetime.
Most days when kids leave the classroom, you know, there's a bounce, you know, in their step, and there's a light in their eyes that keeps them coming back, you know, and my goal as an educator, you know, is so that when they leave me in 4 years, that light is still there and will be there, you know, as long as they let it.
Reporting for News 8 Now, I'm Ken Kozarowski.
All right, thank you, Ken. Well, something not so sweet for your Valentine's Day. The cost of making cocoa is surging, and candy companies are feeling the pinch.
Although we got mild conditions all the way through Valentine's Day, we may add to some of this map with the snow depth here. We do have some snow coming our way come Wednesday night. I'll break down and time out that snow as well as what our temperatures look like after that. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Want to test drive US Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. US Cellular works great out here. Wow. Still have 5G here, too. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working. Hey, thanks for the lift.
Test drive US Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Pick your favorites in each category now through all of February. We'll announce all of the winners on April 1st. Vote for this business today on bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
I just don't understand how I'm supposed to be in 3 places at once today.
Well, no worries. At Allen Dental, with our fast family scheduling, we can have you and your family in and out in under an hour.
You're not my dad.
No, I'm your dentist.
There's no better time to get started on your 2024 outdoor living project than the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, which is only at the Board Store. Visit our showroom, explore the possibilities, patio covers, operable pergolas. For year-round living, consider the cabin room or the more traditional room. Stop in, arrange for a prompt-free estimate on your 2024 outdoor living project during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
PB and J? PB before we go. P before we go. P before we go. See you tomorrow? Yeah.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Top Notch Teacher is sponsored by Viterbo University.
The Consumer Product Safety Commission has issued a major recall involving a popular refrigerator brand. Electrolux is recalling more than 380,000 of its Frigidaire side-by-side refrigerators with slim ice buckets. The CPSC says the ice bucket assembly components can break, causing plastic pieces to enter the buckets, which can pose a potential choking or laceration hazard. Electrolux says they've had at least 343 such incidents reported. Most of the recalled fridges were sold in the U.S., with nearly 6,000 sold in Canada. Cocoa prices are surging so high, even the biggest chocolate makers are struggling to stay profitable. And that doesn't bode well for your wallet this Valentine's Day. West Africa is home to more than 60% of global cocoa production. Climate issues there are damaging crop yields, constraining cocoa supply, and causing prices to soar. Cocoa futures doubled in the past year and surged 40% since January. Sugar, labor, and other factors also have gotten pricier. Hershey said Thursday it would cut 5% of its workforce after historic cocoa prices and inflation. Weary consumers dampened fourth quarter earnings, and other chocolate companies are feeling the pinch too. Well, that is quite a dilemma because it is definitely cocoa season and will be even more so when that snowfall comes this week. Let's send it over to Greg Barnhart for the latest on our weather forecast.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some snow, but we have mild conditions right now. And give you an idea why it's not that hard to get in the 40s or even 50s with a southerly wind right now. You can see there's no snow cover, so without that snowpack, it doesn't take much to actually warm up fairly quickly. And that's going to be the trend too until we actually get some snow on the ground. That's what an impact. Even to the north, there's not a lot. And really when these air masses come down, they're modifying pretty quick with no snow cover to go on. Right now, the big system we're watching out to the west, this one is fairly disorganized, but that's the one that eventually will bring our precipitation here come Wednesday night. Otherwise, there's one to the southeast that'll impact the northeast part of the U.S. And we still got some influences coming down from the north that are giving us that north wind and then stratus clouds that we're going to be dealing with as you wake up once again with that north wind. Mid to upper 20s, so overall not too bad. And once again with the no snow cover, that kind of helps limit some of the temperature drop. As we go out to tomorrow, it's just going to be a noticeable change. There's more stratus clouds, peaks of the sun here and there with that north wind. Well, that'll keep our temperatures maybe about 10 degrees what we were today. Still, these temperatures are above average even for the middle of February, and then through the afternoon hours you'll start seeing a little bit of clearing here because the winds will start changing direction, so we'll start seeing clouds from the west as we have a little bit of a system coming through, a weak little system through Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Won't provide much other than some cloud cover, maybe some flakes of snow as you go further north as you wake up for Wednesday morning. But notice the wind direction too, it's out of the south, so once we get rid of these clouds, we're going to see temperatures climb up fairly quickly. In fact, for Valentine's Day, it's going to be a warm, actually mild day too, even though we're going to have clouds starting off. We should be in the mid 40s by noon. Afternoon hours, upper 40s. There could be some places that do hit the 50 mark once again, but we do have some showers coming in. That system that's going to be right on the tail, it's going to bring that rain eventually into snow. And especially you're going to track this out through Wednesday evening's commute. Could be a little bit of a wet one as it kind of pushes across the area. That'll continue. We'll see a rain change to snow eventually sometime before midnight, and then it'll continue snowing off and on, or at least a good band of it between Eau Claire, probably down to southwest Wisconsin throughout the night. Now this will begin to wrap up pretty rapidly as we go towards Thursday morning's commute as it kicks east. So don't expect much snow to be falling maybe by the Thursday morning commute, but we will have some accumulation. Winds will turn around to the north behind this system. So really, if you look at it, we have some rain showers for Wednesday's commute, nothing heavy, just some light stuff. It'll turn to snow sometime probably late Wednesday evening or closer to midnight further south you go. Snow ends by Thursday morning commute. Really depends on how the snow rate goes. We'll have to keep an eye on this to see if we get any slushy or snow-covered roads. It just depends on snow rate. We've been fairly warm recently too. Amounts, this would definitely be on grassy areas. We'll have to see if this is road accumulation, 1 to 2. There is potential as you go further west. You might see 2 to 4 in a band. We'll see if that continues further east, but this is a very narrow area. It does drop off quite rapidly to the north, and to the south they're going to have more of that rain continue on overnight, so that'll limit the snow. So we'll keep track of this, but for your Thursday morning commute, we will have to deal with a little bit of wintry conditions. That may continue until Thursday as a weak little system dives south. We get this northwest flow, which it's going to be colder than we've had recently, but still nothing too bad, and that'll continue on to Saturday too, and I think by Sunday everything begins to turn around. But for tonight, we're looking at on and off some cloud cover. Temperatures overall, they'll be in the mid to upper 20s, and then tomorrow as we go on, we should see temperatures cooler because of the cloud cover and the wind a little bit more upper 30s to the low 40s, and then as we go towards Wednesday, we get that 8-day up there. There we go. Valentine's Day, we're looking at upper 40s, and then the rain snow comes Wednesday night. Thursday morning wraps up, and then we're cold Friday, 29. That's not far from average, but it is cold from recently.
It's a
and
drought.
then we'll warm back up next week.
Okay, it doesn't look too bad though. Some sun and flurries.
Not for the middle of February. We really can't be.
Right, exactly. Coming up in sports, we go to Spring Grove. The Lions are putting together another great basketball season, but see if the boys could get the job done tonight. Kate has the highlights next.
This is you, one place to the next. One more thing to check off the list. But stopping for 30 minutes? Well, that's just not an option. So that's why there's this, the News 8000 app. All your local news, plus a little bit beyond. So take a break when you want to.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now, my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Turn the key and open the door to your next home with a home loan from Ultra. With a variety of loan options, from buying your very first home to building the home of your dreams, we're here to help make it happen with a local connection you trust. Our professional loan experts are with you every step of the home buying process and through the life of your loan, making it easy to handle your finances and getting you back to what matters most. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton filling in for Rob Schiff. As we near the end of the basketball regular season, we start to see what teams are the real deal. And over in Spring Grove, the Lions are as real as it gets. They enter tonight 18-3, ranked 3rd in Class A, and we're looking to build some momentum as they head into the final stretch. The Lions looking to bounce back after a 4-overtime loss on Saturday. They were hosting Rochester STEM Academy. First half, check out the ball movement, send it around, then they find Ben Oudstoon. Down low, he lays it in, Lions in front. Later in the half, Zach Brum drives, kicks, and finds the 6'6" senior Josh Newgard in the corner. That's good for a 3. Spring Grove cruising. Then the Lions showing off the ball movement again. Ethan Crouch inside to Brum. One dribble, dumps it to Newgard. That's too easy. This one was all Spring Grove as they get the win 95-36 and improve to 19-3 on the year. The WIAA girls basketball tournament gets underway next week, and we've got a bunch of good teams ready to make a run. West Salem notched a 1 seed, while Onalaska is a 2 seed in Division II. Aquinas got a 2 seed in Division III, while Cochran Fountain City is the 1 seed and Royal is the 2 seed down in Division V. There's a lot of other teams looking to make a run as well, so be sure to tune in next week for the highlights. Let's go to the NBA. Bucks hosting the Denver Nuggets. Scoreless in the first, but Brooke Lopez puts a change to that. Splash Mountain knocks down the 3. Bucks lead later in the first. Bucks down by 3, passing it around until they find Malik Beasley in the corner. Another 3. We're tied up. Second quarter, and Giannis starts to take over, running up the court. Look out, throws down the slam, and then first half coming to a close. Giannis pull-up jumper, nails it. Giannis would finish with 36 points, 18 rebounds. In the second half, Milwaukee kept the pressure coming. Dame for 3, drains it. The Bucks would dominate tonight as they get the win 95-112, a good win over a great team. Timberwolves also in action tonight, but they're out in LA and didn't tip off until 9:30 our time, so we're still in the first half. Wolves up 10 over the Clippers with a few minutes until halftime. This is a big game as these two teams are battling at the top of the Western Conference. The latest AP poll is out, and to nobody's surprise, the Wisconsin Badgers are dropping. After suffering their 4th straight loss over the weekend, the Badgers coming to this week ranked 20th. The good news, they're back at the Kohl Center tomorrow night as they'll host Ohio State. We had quite the game last night with the Kansas City Chiefs coming out on top over the 49ers, 25-22. It was just the second Super Bowl to go into overtime where Patrick Mahomes put together a perfect drive to clinch a 3rd Super Bowl MVP. It was much deserved, but there were a lot of unsung heroes in this game, including Leo Chenal. Chenal put together one of the best games you could possibly have as a second-year linebacker. The former Wisconsin Badger finished with 6 tackles, 1 for a loss. He forced the fumble you're watching here, and maybe the biggest play from the night, a blocked extra point. If it weren't for the blocked kick, there's a chance the Chiefs don't even make it to overtime. He helped set the edge time and time again and was a huge part of the Chiefs' defensive game plan. Chenal finished the game as the highest graded Chiefs player according to Pro Football Focus's analytics and is now a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Another interesting note from last night's game, the Chiefs defense proved why they're one of the best in the NFL in the win, but actually the team that scored the most points against them all season, the Green Bay Packers, when they put up 27 in their win. That's all for sports. More news after the break.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Feel the luxury of Maury's Audi state-of-the-art dealership and service department. We specialize in serving other high-end European vehicles, including Mercedes, BMW, Land Rover, and Porsche. We have a dedicated team with certifications in European manufacturers with the training and tools that ensure efficient and quality repair. For any maintenance or repairs, you don't need to travel far to have your luxury vehicle serviced. Enjoy a cup of coffee and relax in our comfortable lounge while you wait. Maury's Audi of La Crosse.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Upper Mississippi Natural Wildlife and Fish Refuge with a visit from Will Dilg and scenes from our mighty Mississippi with Stephen Marking, February 22nd and 23rd at the Pump House. The UWL Jazz Orchestra will get dancers moving with swing, Latin, and contemporary tunes for a big band cabaret and dance party at the UWL Student Union, February 23rd.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
February is Career and Technical Education Awareness Month. In the next 10 years, our area will need to fill over 15,000 jobs requiring a technical education. From healthcare to carpentry, these careers are in high demand.
Minnesota State College Southeast and News 8 want to encourage awareness of career and technical education programs and their many benefits.
Go to southeastmn.edu to learn more. Minnesota State College Southeast and News 8, keeping our community educated.
The feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment. So all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
A family reunion that will never be forgotten. A pair of twins have reunited after more than 80 years apart. Morielia Chavez and Andrea Lopez were separated when they were just 5 years old after their parents died. The twins and their 8 siblings were split up. They did reunite for a day when they were 9 years old, but have spent the last 81 years apart. They're now 90 years old. A genetic test led them to each other just before Christmas for a reunion decades in the making.
I never thought I was going to see her again. And then everything, I cried like a baby. I was lonely. I have a beautiful family, but what I really need was my sister.
While Lopez lives in Las Vegas and Chavez lives in Colorado, they're hopeful their bond can remain. They've already spent countless hours on the phone since reconnecting. Chavez and Lopez are 2 of the 5 siblings still alive. We'll be right back with another check on your forecast.
The 2024 Early Bird Home Show is your opportunity to transform the exterior of your home into something truly better than new. New seamless steel siding or attractive vinyl siding, new soffit, fascia, gutters, and window trim. Even new windows and doors will make your home better than new. Call, visit, or reach out online for a prompt free estimate on transforming the exterior of your home during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
Enjoy time with your family by financing your adventurous side with Union State Bank. Whether you are looking to finance your dream home, boat, snowmobile, UTV, vehicle, or camper, we can make your dreams become a reality. Contact one of our lenders in West Salem or Black River Falls for all your loan financing needs. Make life even more enjoyable by banking with Union State Bank. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
It's a textbook case. Out of sight, out of mind.
Couldn't they see the signs?
Here, load the autopsy report. The signs are all there. A plugged vent, rust buildup, dirty flame sensor, and loose wiring. No sign of maintenance. The list goes on and on.
What about the filter?
Don't get me started on the filter.
Well, what does your gut tell you, Rook? Gotta be someone close to the victim. Someone with access. I know who our suspect is.
If you suspect something is up with your HVAC system, call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning today.
At Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, we know children, which is why we strive to make every visit to the dentist a positive experience. Our gentle, friendly approach is why we've been providing care for over 25 years. Whether it's routine cleanings, sealants, fluoride, or cavities and crowns, we have the gentle hands to make your children comfortable. At Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, we are here to help your children start a lifetime of healthy dental habits.
right, tomorrow we'll just have more cloud cover, stratus, low clouds with that north wind. So temperatures overall will be about 10 degrees colder than they were today, but still that's about 5 to 7 degrees above average. And then Valentine's Day, we're looking at upper 40s. We have some snow coming that night.
Yeah.
Cool down Thursday, Friday, and we're back maybe 40s next week.
Getting back a little on track.
A little bit. Like I said, the lack of snow cover really impacts that temperature.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us for News 8 Now. We'll see you tomorrow.